Now, are you having trouble building an elevator in Grounded? Well, don't worry, I'll show you how. Let's first ride this crazy elevator up. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to build an elevator in Grounded. I'm first going to show you how I build my elevators at my bases. Then I'm going to jump into creative mode so you can see more clearly how to build an elevator. So let's check this out. Okay, so this is one of my elevators at my bases. Let's first ride it to the roof. Now I call this base the Castle of Hoops because it does have a basketball court on top of the roof. But let's jump back down and I'll go over what to do. Okay, so in order to build an elevator, you'll see one straight line on the bounce web. Now I'm going to build another bounce web so you can see more clearly. And the bounce web does require 2 bug rubber and 4 sprigs. Now as you can see spinning around the bounce web, there's only one straight edge. You will need to line up that straight edge going up the elevator. And this is the spot where you're going to walk on to use the elevator. I'm also going to walk around this bounce web to show you there's only this one straight edge. Okay, so now let's head to the roof and I'll show you how to align the bounce web for the elevator. Now just be aware you can build max 3 stories up before you need to build another bounce web for the elevator. But I'll go over that in more details when I jump into creative mode. Okay, so now I'm going to recycle this bounce web and show you how I lined it up. Okay, so first when lining up the bounce web on the triangle floor, you want to put the straight edge sticking out like this. Then I would set the center of the bounce web and align it at the center of the triangle floor. Then you should line up the web line from the bounce web to the edge of the triangle floor, like so. And then on top of the triangle floor, you'll see a circle from the bounce web stand. Align that to the top of the triangle floor. Now if you did follow these placement rules, all the bounce webs should be aligned perfectly. Okay, now let's jump down and test out the elevator again. Now walk on the straight edge to use the elevator. And as you can see, that elevator works great. And of course, the great thing about these elevators is that it allows you to go back and forth from anywhere using the zip lines. So let's check this out. Alright, so this is one of my other bases, and I named it the Tower of Doom. But let's go ahead and take the elevator to the top of the tower. We finally made it to the top. Now it does take about 30 seconds to get to the top of my tower when using the elevator. Now if I ran up the tower, it would take about 2 minutes. But now let's check out the view. And then let's ride the zipline back to my castle. Okay, so now let's jump into creative mode and I'll explain how to build the elevator using the least amount of materials. Now I do want to mention for the elevator, the max stories you can build up is 3 before you need to build another bounce web. So first you want to build 3 triangle scaffolds. Then I would build a triangle floor at the bottom so I can line up the bounce web. Place the bounce web on the triangle floor, and then like before, first you want to put the straight edge sticking out like so. The straight edge is the spot where your character will step on to start the elevator. Put the center of the bounce web and align it to the center of the triangle floor. Then you'll need to line up the web line from the bounce web to the edge of the triangle floor like so. And then at the top of the triangle floor, you'll see a circle from the bounce web stand. Align that to the top of the triangle floor. Now you do want to take your time on this because if the bounce web is not lined up correctly, the elevator will not work. After you build the bounce web, then you want to jump on the triangle scaffold. Build another triangle floor. And then you want to build 3 more triangle scaffolds before you place the bounce web. It'll make it a lot easier to build. Once you build the 3 triangle scaffolds, then you can build the bounce web and make sure you align it with the tips before and repeat the process. So like before, after you build the bounce web, then you want to jump on the triangle scaffold, build the triangle floor, and then build 3 triangle scaffolds. And then the bounce web, and then so forth. Let's go ahead and do this a couple more times, but I'm going to speed this up. And there you have it. That is basically how to build the elevator using the least amount of materials. Alright, so thanks for checking out this guide on how to build an elevator in Grounded. Now more tips and tricks to come, so stay tuned. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub if you to see what's next. But of course, go out there, keep grinding, and always stay grounded. Wait for it to jump, walk. It's gonna miss right there. Can you get one more swing before I attack? Oh snap. Oh snap, I thought I was gonna jump. Got him! We did it, chat.